So what I wrote down here about the Hobbit Home Society says the Hobbit Homes. So I wrote down a whole like 4 paragraphs, something like that, about the Hobbit Home Society. Now, what I'm going to say is I'm going to read this over about 2 times to you so this can sink in. This is very possible about the Hobbit Home Society. This is what's been in my mind, and this is more intricately of how we build it, the more nitty gritty of not like the surface level of me just telling you the surface level of it. This gets more into the nitty gritty, uh, what we'd actually face building the Hobbit Home Society and stuff like this. So, what we'd actually have to do to build it and stuff like this. So, here I go. I'm about to read. The beginning says the Hobbit Homes. Okay. And now I'm going to read the whole thing. Okay, here I go. The Hobbit homes are going to be built the right way, with logs, full size, built with walls as the support beams are the walls. For every log support beam, there's a log crossed beam for the roof to support the weight of the dirt on the roof. So I'm going to read this twice, but I'm going to stop right there from reading anymore and tell you that because these logs are going to go across for the supporting the roof, and then the support beams on the inside are supporting the log, and this will be going across to support the dirt on top of the logs. So the weight of the dirt on the roof. So now I'm starting to read again. So the logs going across to each support beam, and then the sunroof will be in the middle and be a good sized window, and for the lights in the Hobbit homes there will be solar panels for the electricity. So when more Hobbit homes are made, the the we work on our food source, work only 1 day a month or 3 days a month, when we would all get back the food for free. And depending on how many people there are, then we would work more or less depending on their people that are there in the Hobbit homes. With the next people in line to work, and only 2 days, it's 1 month, 1 day a month, and we would only have flying cars and higher technology for the people. The Hobbit homes using mines to only create clean living, using our minds only to create clean living, no plastics, and making things meant to stay long on the earth, so meant to last and stay strong. Okay, so I'm going to read this podcast or read this again, what I wrote down for the Hobbit homes. But this is to make it really sink in to what everything I'm trying to speak about, and do this. So this time I'm not going to pause from the read, and I'm going to continue reading. So here I go. This is going to be the solid read for you to understand it. So the Hobbit homes are going to be built the right way, right way, with logs, full size, built with walls as the support beams are the walls. For every log support beam, there's a log going across beam for the roof to support the weight of the dirt on the roof. So the logs going across to each support beam, and then the sunroof will be in the middle and be a good sized window for the lights in the Hobbit homes. There will be solar panels for the electricity. So when more Hobbit homes are made, the we work on our food source, work only 1 day a month of 3 days or 3 days a month. It's or 3 days a month when would get we would all get back the food for free, and depending on how many people there are, then we would work more or less depending on the people that are there in the Hobbit homes. With the next people in line to work, and only 2 days, it's only once a month, 2 days in 1 month, and we would have flying cars and higher technology for the people, the Hobbit homes using mines to only create clean living, no plastics, and making things meant to stay long on the earth, so meant to last and stay strong. So the things of now what this is basically saying is this is all the things that we're making in the Hobbit Home Society is going to meant to last, like the pyramids, all right? And things are going to be the way it's going to be, and then there's going to be clean living areas that are completely clean living without this certain technologies or like landing places for our higher technology, like our vehicles. That would be integrated in certain sectors. So there'd always be a certain amount of jungle around. But then for that higher technology to be in place for things that we do need, it would be into place to only in certain sectors so that we'd always never take over the grove. We would keep the grove with our high technology and what we do. So, so what this is saying about I did two reads already. But what I'm trying to go back on is certain things that could help you understand this. So we only work for 1 day a month, or 2 days every month, 3 days every month, but then we get back our food source for free. And for our resources and technology of how we create that is for our free time. That's to do with our free time and to do what we want to do with it, you know what I mean? And this is all going to be a necessity in the Hobbit Home Society for everything that we have and do is contributed by us of what we do, but ultimately things can help each other to make things all right, in the Hobbit Home Society. And then we already work, say, 3 days every once a month, in 3 days once a month for our food source, and we get back our food for free. So we get back this other stuff for free as long as we contribute to it, and then we get it back. We don't have to like pay for it necessarily. So this is all a beneficial thing for a real society to take place. So anyway, Neil worships the divine goddess. Divine goddess, I hope you're doing amazing. Divine goddesses. Okay. Anyway, I'll wait for this to get to 10 minutes. What else? Like when we're building the Hobbit Home Society, there can be a lot more things for the walls, a lot more things that we use, but it's going to be clean living. So it's not going to be the styrofoam stuff. No, it's going to be clean ways of doing it that's clean living, that's actually going to work. Building new products, things that are going to be meant to last and reusable, recyclable, just like plastics, wood. No, not plastics, but glass, wood, metal, stuff like that. It'll be like stuff like that. All right. Anyway, yep. Have a good day. All right. Yep. Bye.